In 2003, when I had started working on a novel in which a peripheral character was going to have experiences in the Vietnam War, I asked my father a question about the war because he had never spoken of his own experiences in the war for a combination of reasons, and I think a lot of it had to do with his real anger at the time of the U.S. in Iraq and his feeling that there was really a repetition of history going on there.
Armed with her father's memories, Johanna Skibsrud was inspired to change her literary course.
I didn't have a conception of writing a novel that was going to be that involved with stories of the Vietnam War, but I knew that I had to do something with these stories. And my mother later told me, you know, I think that the reason why he told you the stories is because he knew that you would do something.
The result, The Sentimentalist, a moving account of a fictional veteran punctuated by the reality of her father's life. So much so, she incorporated a transcript of her father's own testimony at a war crimes tribunal into the book.
Much like the events in the novel, where the father character is contacted by an historian, my father was contacted by a historian who was trying to piece together the real events of this Operation Medina. He was sent the 500-page document of the trial that occurred after the operation.
The character in this book, in a way, is history, and at the same time, the character in this book is a relationship, and it's a relationship between a father and a daughter. And at the same time, it's a relationship between an individual and a time, and it's a relationship which resonates over time.
A big part of my interest in writing this book has to do with that. I mean, because these stories came to me in thinking about the continuity of history and of these events. Everything that we experience now is always affected and is always created out of the past.